Okay, so thank you very much and welcome everyone. My name is Czegledi. I'm account manager at Clarivate, which means that I'm the first point of contact. It's really great to be here. You can see this special occasion was organized around AI, artificial intelligence. So let's see what we will do. We have some assassination against you. In the last 30 minutes, we really ask you, and we would be happy if you could join us in the breakout sessions. We will have 4 breakout sessions, as Sveti mentioned: Web of Science related analytics, aggregated content with full text input for research and academics as the ProQuest table, ALMA and related library software solutions, and the last one is
My organization.
My organization, yes. So then we can see what you think of our developments, which we will just very shortly introduce. Again, some summary about ProQuest and Clarivate. Clarivate is the company group which joins forces for all solutions which university or research institute may need, from input with full text to citation collection and analytics based on citations, and then to make it work very simply and smoothly in the library solutions. It means a lot of data, as Radek has already mentioned, and we group the data in a way that it's easy and successful and efficient to work with. Who we are, a little bit more. The Clarivate team is international, and you may be sure that it's not only me, it's not only Radek or Irina or Max. Besides the Beacon team in Bulgaria, we have a big group of specialists or colleagues who can support you at any time, just to give you some names and faces. And very important to mention that without Beacon, we couldn't do much more and much in Bulgaria. So let's see what we, as Clarivate, thought about AI. Artificial intelligence became a big stuff last year. Everyone had something. I'm sure you were, or some of you have checked the ChatGPT. Probably you weren't very happy. So when Clarivate, as a reliable and trusted solution provider for academic community, started to think about AI, we had several principles in mind. One of them was obviously to assist and driving learning and research outputs, obviously in a way that works for you and it doesn't stray you from your trails. And it increases the productivity in a way that you and your ecosystem is happy with. Ecosystem means the legal requirements, the management of the university, or even your research group. So let's see what we've done. Maybe you've heard about Web of Science Research Assistant. For the patrons, for those who started to use either Web of Science or ProQuest Central, or let's say the web discovery solution Primo, you may have seen something new, which is called Research Assistant. Research Assistant is our AI solution, which is the first step for the patrons. This is what they see, this is what they can use. For Web of Science, let's say, the content behind the Research Assistant is code collection, so it's a trusted content. For ProQuest, again, it's trusted, curated content from our solutions. Under the Research Assistant layer, we have a unified, Clarivate unified AI platform. So our approach was, if we do something, as we have a big conglomerate of various solution providers, if we do something, it should be following one approach. We should make sure that the solutions can cooperate with each other simply, and we should make sure that the various solutions will lead to almost the same results, not from the content point of view, but the strategic point of view. And under the Clarivate Unified Platform, we work with our partners, we work with AI solution providers, we work with IT companies who train the content in the large language models. So it's very important that we try to be legally correct. We do not use the content of the publishers to teach in the large language models. We always make deals and agreements with the publishers if we use their content into the AI solutions. And it's important as well that we work with the community. So we work with the community, it means that we have an AI advisory board made up of researchers, librarians, management persons from the universities, and they led us as well. Their feedback helped us to create the best research assistants. And we always look around and we check what the legal environment requires in the various countries. So that's what we have done so far. As I've told you in a short slide, a unified approach is what we follow. Of course, accelerating innovation. So you will not be the second. You want to have the first solution, the trusted solution. It's important that we keep in mind the research workflow and research integrity. And it's important as well that the products work with each other and it's easy to use, simple to use. And we always reply to the feedback from the customers. So that was the principle, the list of principles we work with, and it's important to see how and what products or what solutions we were thinking of. First of all, it's easy. I've told you about Web of Science Research Assistant or ProQuest Research Assistant. So why not add the AI tool onto the present products and to have a better version of these present products? This is the first advanced existing solutions. The second solution is when we started to think about creating something new with the AI assistant or the AI solutions. So it can go to, let's say, metadata clearing or some library solutions or using this intelligence into the Web of Science content. And the last one is when we want to use AI and the libraries or the institutions want to use AI for their own benefits to increase efficiency and productivity. Again, as to sum up our approach, we have seen that there are a lot of discussions. We have seen that there are pros and contras against and for AI. So it's always good to keep in mind that we focus on trusted content, we focus on trusted solutions, we always keep in mind the integrity of the researchers and the legal compliance with the publishers and with the local community or legal environment as well. So now you've seen how wonderful we are, and just some pictures. One picture tells more than 1,000 words, as they say. Some pictures, what you can think of or how it works in reality. So when we talk about research assistants, adding something new to improve our present products, we talk about Web of Science Research Assistant, which works on the Web of Science platform as a separate tab, and it is available already on a separate subscription. Or you can think of ProQuest Research Assistant. For eBook Central, it will work in the second half of this year. And for the Discovery Primo, it's already working. For ProQuest, eBook Central, and Primo, it will be an integrated part of the present subscriptions. There is no need for extra subscriptions. With these research assistants, our approach was to have a summary. So the AI creates a summary. The AI creates a list of key takeaways of the articles, the key concepts listed. And then when we start to indulge in the article, the AI can give tips for a better research strategy, better terms, or related terms in the search process. So actually, what the librarians learned in 2 years in the university, now it's done in a click, I may say. The next way of using the AIs is the analytic and assistant tools. for either Web of Science or for certain library softwares, like library back office solutions. Again, the point is, if the back office, if the metadata are correct, it's easier to find the best result, and it's quicker and more efficient to get the research. And it's important to say that in the US, we've already started to roll out a new solution called Alethea, which is an AI-based learning tool, I would say. It's a born AI solution with content and solutions which help the students to understand the articles, and the teachers. The teacher or the lecturer can post some questions in advance, and then with these questions, and the student can answer the questions, and then the lecturer can see how well the content was understood. And then just a couple of pictures before giving the floor to my colleagues Massimilian Berzot and Irina Chivanovna about the Web of Science Research Assistant, so that you familiarize with the Research Assistant outlook or the pictures. Web of Science Research Assistant, again, focusing on natural language questions, focusing on further tips to help, and giving some summary for either a deeper understanding for young or beginner users, or for advanced researchers to, how to say, open up a bit from the present maybe silo which they can work in. Next picture is about Research Assistant for ProQuest. Again, you can see on the full text level of the content, summary, key concepts, key takeaways, and then under the articles, it can suggest further terms to search for. Similarly, in eBook Central, we know young teenagers love TikTok, so it's sort of making short version of long books. This is what the AI in eBook Central can assist with. And the library users, the discovery solution, Primo, will have or already has the AI solution again with natural language searches and assistance to go further. And then I can give the floor to my colleagues. It's or maybe I have some time to. Maybe I have some time to go further, and just to remind you again that even though AI is in place and it's available, our platforms, oh, it's not here then, okay. So our platforms still work together. From ProQuest, you can go to Web of Science, and Web of Science data are shown, and the other way around, from Web of Science data, in case you have the ProQuest subscription, you will get to the full text article. But the point now, I think, and the big stuff for today can be the Web of Science Research Assistant to learn more. Thank you.